Is a Peloton exercise bike worth the money? Great question. Derek here. I have had my Peloton Classic exercise bike now for about 2 years. I've got about 400 rides on it, and I really like it. I think that it is a great investment, worth the money. If that's enough for you, there's links in the description for Amazon to get you a Peloton bike and all the accessories that I've got. If that's not enough for you, I've got 3 other reasons why I think the Peloton bike and app are a great investment. So first off, I've had lots of exercise equipment in the past. I've had treadmills, I've had other exercise bikes, rowing machines, things like that, all at different price points. I believe that this is probably one of the best built, solid pieces of equipment that I've ever had in my home. It is, the nice thing about it, I'm 230 pounds, I can crank up the resistance and really get pounding up and down with my legs. I don't get any noise out of the bike. I don't get any flexing. I don't get any squeaking or anything like that. It's a good, solid, well-built piece of equipment. The nice thing about it is, as well, is it's easily adjustable. You can move the seat up and down, front and back, handlebars up and down, so that if you've got multiple riders in the house, you can fit lots of different people, and it just takes seconds to adjust. The other thing it's got on the front, it's got magnetic resistance. And what that means is it's nice and smooth when you're pedaling. I've had stuff before that have had a disc brake or a belt on it for resistance. Makes noise, gets hot, just kind of weird, funky. With the magnetic resistance, it's just nice and smooth. And then it's got a belt drive on it, so there's no chain. It's nice and quiet and nice and smooth. So the model that I have is the Classic one. Now from Peloton, the Classic has a little bit smaller screen, and the screen doesn't swivel. That's easily fixed on Amazon. They've got swivels like this for about $50, about 15 minutes of your time. You can install that, and it allows the screen to swivel and rotate so that when you're doing other classes that aren't on the bike, that you can do that. I think this is the best value right now. I want to say it's about $800 less expensive than the Plus. The other feature that the Plus has, like I said, the screen's a little bit bigger on the resistance. In this bike, you've always got to do it manually. On the Plus, in the classes, when the resistance calls for a resistance increase, it'll automatically add that resistance based on the class. So for 800 bucks, I can adjust it myself. So it's a good, solid piece of exercise equipment. The other thing that makes it great is the Peloton app. And it just makes it easy to work out. First off, you've got dozens of instructors. I think you got 30, 40 world-class instructors with all kinds of different classes. So you've got your cycling classes. You also have boot camp style classes, strength classes, cardio, stretching, yoga, meditation, all kinds of classes that you can take. Beginner, intermediate. The shortest one is a 5-minute class, and I haven't taken one, but I heard that there's 2-hour cycling classes. There's some cycling classes that are just scenic classes that you're riding through the country. So I really like the app because it takes all of the planning and effort out. When I go to the gym, I've got to put together my own workout schedule and what I'm going to do. And I'll be honest with you, when I go to the gym and ride a bike or run on a treadmill and things like that, without a class, I put in a lot less effort and get a lot less out of it. And with this, I push myself a lot harder. One of the things that's really great is the leaderboard. So they have a couple of different ways that you can take the class. Throughout the day, they have several live classes. So you can get on the class. There'll be thousands of people around the world on there taking a live class. That schedule doesn't always work for me. I haven't really taken too many of them. And then they record all of those classes, and you can take them at any time. And kind of one of the hybrids is that they'll do a class, and it's got a little logo here, and you can join that class at a set start time. And so there might be 5, 10, 50, 100 other people in that class. And the nice thing about that, if you're competitive like me, there's a leaderboard, and you can gauge your effort against other people. And so I'm not saying that there's a little bit of racing and competitiveness in there, but I get a much better workout out of it. So I really like the app, and I think it does a really good job of getting a good workout without having to put any time and effort in on your own. So the last one, let's get down to the expense of it. There's a monthly subscription on it. It's $44.95. When I signed up, it was $39.95, and I was kind of ticked when they raised it to $44.95, but that's life. The bottom line is it's worth it. I've been members of a couple of different types of gym. You know, your $20, $25 a month gym where you just go up and use their equipment. Most of the equipment's worn out and dirty at those low-cost gyms, and there's the variety of classes are working with other people. It's on you to do all of the work. And I've also been members of, like a boot camp style gym where you go and take a class. It's an hour-long class. You got to be there at 5:30 in the morning, so that means I'm getting up at quarter to 5. I like my sleep. It's 10 miles away, so I got to drive and account for that, do the workout, come home, shower, get ready to work. So what I found was at that type of gym, you get a great workout, and if that's for you, that's for you, but it takes 2 hours to get an hour workout in. And that gym was $100, $125 a month, not to mention the travel time back and forth. I drive a Toyota Tundra, and I'm burning a gallon of gas a day, 4 times a week. I'm $20, $25 in gas. So with this, I can roll out of bed, come in, hop on the bike, get the sleep out of my eyes, get on the bike, 10 minutes later, put in an hour workout and be in the shower, hour and 20. So it saves me 45 minutes to an hour on a day that I'm going to work out. Not to mention the wear and tear on my vehicle and the travel. So the $44.95, when you look at it in that broader scope, is really a good deal. And I've had it the whole time. I don't use it a whole lot in the summer. I do use it a lot in the wintertime. The summer I use it less. And you can turn it on and off, but I just leave it on the whole time, and I think it's a great deal. And so overall, it's a well-built bike. They've got great classes, and it's a time saver to work out from home, and I think you really enjoy it. Like I said earlier, there are links below in the description for the bike and all the accessories that I've got on the bike that using it for 2 years, things that I've enjoyed. And I hope that I wish you well in your exercise journey and reaching your goals.